It was one of the biggest medical discoveries of the 1990s. Two genes called BRCA1 and BRCA2 found to hold the key to suppressing many types of cancerous tumors. And by simple blood or oral rinse tests, women or men could learn whether they had a mutation in those genes that would greatly increase their risk of getting cancer. Over the past 17 years, the test diagnoses have given at least 500,000 patients information to decide whether to undergo preventive surgery or to have children who could inherit the mutation.
The fact is, the BRCA analysis changed the course of history for my family.
One company, Myriad Genetics, won the race to isolate those genes. Myriad's prized government patents for the BRCA genes, which gave it the exclusive right to process the tests, which cost up to $3,000 each. A well-deserved reward, says Myriad's founder.
If we make this huge, multi-tens of million dollars investment in educating the market, don't we have a right to deliver the test?
Not according to Myriad's legal foes, who argue there's no constitutional right to patent what is natural genetic material. Andrea Downing, with a family history of breast cancer, took the BRCA tests, and based on their mutation diagnosis, she ultimately decided to undergo a double mastectomy. She says it's wrong for Myriad to hold a monopoly on her and others' gene information.
This gene represents 3 generations of suffering in my family, and I think it belongs to us all. I believe that patients should have a say in what is done with their genetic data, and nobody's brought us to the table to ask us what we think about it.
Moreover, say its opponents, Myriad is using its patent rights to withhold information to clinical laboratories around the globe.
If you were being tested in Ireland or you were being tested in Hungary, being tested in the United States, your clinician would have access to that data. When Myriad developed this patent, they stopped entering data into the database, and so they now have the only database, the most complete database of variants in the world.
An estimated 40% of the human genome is under patent, so the High Court's ruling could have sweeping repercussions for the entire biotechnology industry. Meanwhile, a grassroots project is underway to assemble an independent database by asking clinics around the world to turn over Myriad's reports on all their patients. Tom Ackerman, Al Jazeera, Washington.